You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite, bitch.
Fuck you talking about?
If that nigga won't want, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, but here. Fade line, young nigga in the slayer. What you think? What you be done to try? Some cool shit we buy it. You PK, you sit think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, a hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm about it. UPK too solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All they hoes wanna take my piece. All the nigga wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a whole study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the sorrow and I show her. She could never get a police horn. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jury. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. And a sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bitch mugger. I say, if that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, but he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named is Slayer. What you think? Well, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, a hood. More than you, bitch. Oh, you a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't none of me. Base up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, the clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We the bang by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you're scoring off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UBK play for keys, nigga. Commander General get a damn order, but ain't nothing to me to damn kill you. I stuck in his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close comeback. Nigga got popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named is Slayer. What you think? Well, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, a hood. More than you, bitch.
Christ said 7 women gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. Stressed by that damn hoe ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
Backstage. Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rebel, busy man, shit, nigga. They take their head off, nigga.
Right where Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no hoe lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, oh they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. They think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying. This shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Suckle up and stay alert. Another cop just stretch the nigga. He ain't demon, it's an exorcism. Watch out, bless the nigga. You took that open blood, then you know I'm gonna get active with you. From the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spin, I ain't listening. It's effective. If revenge was a woman, now I scope that bitch like Jacob. From sidewalk, we gon' run the summer. It's gonna be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. As who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't be do that. Bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it Young Pay. How you real trigger know them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? When he saying something, I ain't hear him. This shit life. It ain't about who got the gun, it's about who gon' up that fight first. I turn a bad situation to a game changer. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain. Send shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that feeds you, you'll never get that hand back. He bitching about 10%, I don't want to hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for no covers. Everybody won't be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. I'm a certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow sign, yeah, this the rim accord. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my bread, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get it, boy, lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
Fun by Shem Shah to all the sisters. Going into Psalms 83. What we're going to do today is we're going to learn the words from Psalms 83. Here I go with the camera. I guess it's starting to be tradition. All right. So what we're going to do today is, I took that off of here, so it's probably ain't going to do nothing. Yeah, man. What we're going to do today is we're going to do the words from Psalms 83. Right, we're gonna read Psalms 83. Everybody know that this is a famous prayer in Israel. And for some reason, they all let me know, but I think it's better for us to start learning words that we say all the time. So I think I did the Lord's Prayer with each word, but this is not going to be the breakdown of the scriptures. This is going to be literally the words. So we're going to go through the prayer. We're going to get each root word. All right, Psalms 83, a nice long prayer. So we should be able to do this whole class and get each word. So we're not going to break down Psalms 83 like how we did with like we did before in past classes and how we did the Lord's Prayer. We're just going to go through it and get each word. All right, first of all, let's start with Psalms 83 in the English. Salakia. I know we're starting in Hebrew, all right? But I'm going to recite my alphabet. As y'all know, it's tradition. If you participate in the class, it's tradition for you to recite your alphabet, okay? So I'm going to start first. Abba, Gada, Hawa, Zaka, Tayaka, La, Manasa, I, Patzak, Barashata. That's the alphabet, okay? Everybody got their own melody for the alphabet. Let me go to Psalms. Get the 83rd chapter. Barzal, if you can recite your alphabet since you're going to be reading Psalms 83.
Oh God. Abakadaha, Wazaka, Tayaka, Lamanasa, I, Patazak, Wara, Shafda.
All right, Most High in Christ. Let's start. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. All right. So I'm going to read, I don't know if y'all can see this, but I'm pulling it up in the actual scriptures, all right, from the Blue Letter Bible, which allows you to parallel the Hebrew with the English, okay? So I'm going to just start, and you can start from 1 and we're going to read all the way down, all right? Now remember, we're not breaking down the prayer. We're just going to get each word, every single word, the root word that's used, and we're going to learn these words. We should have in our vocabulary after this class, after today, of course, we're studying every word from Psalms 83. All right? So I'm going to just start. Shayar, Mazawar, La, Isupk. Okay. So that's not a part of the actual Psalms. This is just from the scriptures, Psalms 83. This is not actually a part of the prayer. What I just read was a song or psalm of Isupk. All right. So now I'm gonna read Psalms 83. Alahayim, al damayalaka, al thakarash, wa al thashakwat, al kayahana, awayabika, yahama yawan, wa salaki, wa ma shana yaka, nasha awa, ra'ash, al imaka, ya'ira yamwa, Sawada, Wayatha, Salaki, Wa Yatha, Ya'ai Tazawa, Al Tazapawanyika, Amarwa, Lakawa, Wanachapiro, Wa Salaki, Magoyo, Wala'a, Yazakar, Shum Yasha'ala, Izawar, Kaya, Nawa I Tazawa, Laba, Yakadwa, Alyaka, Barya, Yakarathwa. So I'm just going down and I'm reading it all out the Hebrew. All right? That's why we started. We're reading it out the scripture. So every word ain't going to be exact. All right? But most of it is for the most part. Alahayaka, Adawam, Vayashamai Alayam, Mawa'aba. Wahagarim, Gabal, Wa'aimawan, Wa'aimalak, Palashab, Aim Yeshabia, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, Aimum, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labanyalawat, Salah, Aisha Lahum, Kamadia, Kasaya Sara'ah, Kayabia, Banakal, Kwayashwan. All right, now the reason why I even know most of this is just from memory of the word, from us doing a prayer so much. So when I'm seeing it in Hebrew, y'all, I mean to cut in on the scripture. So when I see it in the Hebrew, that I'm only able to pronounce it from seeing it so much, which is the point of this class. Remember, I told y'all in previous classes, the only reason we struggle with the Hebrew during the Sabbath service or any other prayers or even any other classes, right? Or high holy days, which most of them are Sabbath, is because we are not used to seeing words in Hebrew. It's like kids can't pronounce the word sentence, but if you read books to kids and point out each word, they learn the word without really even knowing how to read. Because really, we go off of memory. That's why you can say a word and know what it looked like, but you cannot spell that word. Think about it. You might see a word like, what the hell is this? But you know that word. You just don't know it from trying to sound that word out. Like preposterous. It's preposterous. People know what that word means, but they can't spell it. But they know, which means that when they read it, they might not be able to sound it out unless they're used to seeing that word, like different, sentence, apple. Most of these words, we can picture the actual spelling when we say it because we know the word. Not that we good at spelling. We just remember the word because it's frequent. So, that's what I'm doing now with the Hebrew. The reason why I'm able to read it so smooth is because we say the prayer so much, even though I'm not even used to seeing it in this format. But when I see the word, I remember the prayer. So we're going to keep going. We was at verse 10. All right. Nashamatwa, Ba'ayan, Da'ara, Hayawa, Daman, La'adama, Shayafamwa. You see, like it's not even you can't tell that I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. Like, I don't know the word that I'm about to read until I read it. Damn, I'm trying to show you all this live here. But that's just from the heat. That's from us always reciting the prayers. But even though when we recite the prayers, it's in English, it's not even like this. But because we do it so much, is the point of this class, the point of why I'm trying to do it this way, because it's easier to learn words we already know, like eat. That's why in school they give kids the easy words. Eat, house, mom, dad. You learn how to spell those words. Learn how to make sentences with words they use every day. Toy, car, stuff they like to play with. Apple, you know what I mean? Stuff they know. Egg. And then as the grades go on, and they start to get words like different, surprise, stuff like that. So I'm gonna keep going. We're in verse 11. All right. Shayathamwa, na de yabmawa, ka ira, wakaza abba, wakaza bak. I remember that. I can tell you what's next. Wakatazal manai. That's right there. Kal nasi yakamwa. All right. Ashar, Amarwa, Naira Rasha, Lanawa, Af, Na'awa, Alahaya, Shayathamwa, Kagawgala, Kakwash, Lapanya Raka. All right. So it's easy now, even though if I didn't know this, I would be sounding out every word. But I know the prayer, once again, to keep cutting into Salaki, which is why I'm able to say it so smooth, even though I don't know what's next. I know what's next in memory, but not what I'm looking at. All right? Kun. So Salaki. Let's go to, we're in verse 14. Ka'ash. Thaba'ira ya'ira. Wakalahaba. Thalahat. Haria. Khan. Tharadatma. Basa'iraka. Wabasawapafka. Thabahalum. Mala'a. Panyahum. Kualawan. Wayabakwashwa. Shamka. Yahawa. Wayabashwa. Waya Bahalwa, Ayai, Waya Kaparwa, Waya Abadwa, Waya Da'aiwa, Kaya Atha, Shamka, Yahawa, Labaka, Al Yawan, Al Kal Arataza. We all know how it ends, right? Now imagine trying to pronounce, this is a long word. Imagine trying to say Al Kal Arataza. I can never find what it's getting right. Here we go. Al Kal Ha-Aratiza. Is at the end. All right, Barzal, give it to us in the English. Okay, and then we're going to break down every word in the Hebrew. The reason why I'm doing it this way, this is how we do it. We always read the Hebrew first, then we read the English. So, since I read the Hebrew, I'm going to have them read the English. And we're going to go, you ain't got to read the whole thing down like I just did it. Ain't like we doing the prayers. We just learning the scripture. All right, we learned in Psalms 83 as a scripture and not saying the prayers. Okay, which is why I kept cutting in and trying to break it down. So, give me verse 1. You can just start at the prayer, or you can just read what it says. Just read what it say in English. We're gonna do each verse at a time, getting each root word. All right, you got it, Barzo. Salaki.
Come on, God. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 83. Verse 1. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh.
So now let's break it down. I have to go all the way back up. So let's break it down. So now, okay, read the actual English, because in the prayers we used to say in certain words. It's like the saying, "Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh." That's what we're saying. In the scripture, what does it say?
Keep not thy silence, O God.
See? But the Isupk have always said, "Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace. Be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemy made a tumult. They that hate thee have lifted up their head. All right, they are confederate against thee. Tabernacles of Edom and Moab, the Ishmaelites, and the Hagarenes, Gebal and Ammon and Amalek." And then at certain parts we say God. Okay? So we just used to saying that from Isupk tradition. But we're going to break down each word. So read it again with just the English.
Come on, God. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
No, the English. It's the English.
Oh, Salaki.
See, Barzal didn't even know he did it. We so used to doing that. It's Isupk tradition. Go ahead.
Come on, God. Keep not thy silence, O God.
Okay, so the first word in the breakdown is Alahayim. Remember that the first is Alahayim. Al Damayalaka, Al Fakarash, Al Tashikwat, Ah. Okay. So the first word is Alahaya. And Barzal, if you see me do my own handwriting, just remind me not to do it, because the point of this class is to teach people how to write in the Hebrew, and not, how to, because they might want to mimic what they learning, but I don't want them to mimic my handwriting and not actual correct, like not to say correct way, but the actual letter, because everybody has their own style of handwriting. The same way we got our own melody to the prayers. To the alphabet. We're going to teach the basic letters. All right, so not my own style of handwriting. And I'm going to put the Assyrian under this, okay? So we can get both at the same time. So, Alahaya. That's what this word is. Alahaya. This word in English, I put Y-N, the Lord. And this word in English is God. Okay? I'm not took up the end of the whole thing, but it means God. That's what it's used as in English. Okay? The correct translation should be the power. All right? Because that was God. That's the name that we substituted in order to not say the Lord's name. Right? In English, they say God, but in Israelite culture, we say the power. That's the correct translation. We've been out all of these. Oh no, I got one, bro. So I got one. But if you find another one, that's two hours. We can add two on deck. All right, the power. This is why Arabs say Allah, because that's what the word power is. It's Allah. Now, I had to go over some of these. I'm going to step out your way in a second. Now remember, we only getting the root word. All right, Alahayim is a root word for God. All right. Well, Allah is actually another. It's a root word, but it's another root word. This is actually a root word as well, where they get Elohim, the one, where sort of the unlearned Israelites they get Elohim from. Step out the way. Power. Alahayim. They say God in English, but the real translation is the power. All right? So I'm underlining this one. This is the one that Israelites, our culture, we say the power. The oppressor, he says God. So that's an easy one. Everybody pretty much knows that. It's like, you got any soda or juice? You don't mind? So I'm going to let everybody get this. And it's an easy one. Everybody knows this. All right. The next word is Alahayim. Alahayim is Al, and then, so this is a three, this next one is three words, okay? It's Al, and then Damaya, and then Lakah. All right, Lakah, I'm going to break those two down as well. All right, well, I'm going to break the whole thing down, and I'm going to just give it to y'all, okay? Okay. So next, let's do the next one. So the next word was Al, Damaya, Lakah, which is three words. It's three words. about to do the Syrian first. I'm not doing that first. This is our class. We can read them heathens' letters to go second. Then look up, right? Now this is not a root word. I'm gonna get these to y'all because this is not a root word. This is to, and then you. I'll put copy. This is to you or your. All right. You / your. And this is to or of. All right. Ow. In this case, Lobby, I gotta actually put the Syrian right here. I'm gonna make it smaller though than what we usually in the usual size I would have made it. I'm gonna make it smaller. All right. So this first word, al. This word means not. It's saying not. It's another word to say. It's another way to say not or don't or no, pretty much. All right. And this, I'm gonna just let y'all. This is H408. So this is not ow like Lord. This is ow saying not. Not damaya is keep. All right, and how you pronounce this is AHL. Okay, ow. Then you got da. Okay. You got da, ma, and then ya. And this is keep. So this one right here, damaya, is keep. I'm gonna just underline it so you can know the difference in the words. It's three. It's 3 words you learn. So al, not, damaya, keep. And then this is of your. Okay? Because remember it's saying keep not your. Alright? Keep not your. Keep not of your or to your. Okay? So this ka at the end is saying your. Alright? And this is look up. La. I gotta move it over slightly. I'm gonna bring it over here some more. Look up. Alright? Look up, and it means of your. Okay? I could have actually kept it over there. You know what I mean? I'm gonna move it over to make it keep it like that, but I'm gonna and this is look up. Move this down here with the rest. It's saying of in parentheses, and then it's your. All right, and it's pronounced look up. Okay, look up. Now remember, Hebrew goes right to left, so don't get confused. It's going right to left. Step out the way. I would love to have a way to stay near this microphone without jamming myself up. I think I got a way. Pulling up the chair over. I think I may have a way. You say when there's a will, there's a way. But of course, it Christians use their way to get high and do all types of stuff that we should not do. So it's saying, I'll not. Damaya, keep. Laka is of your, or to your, right? Keep not of your, and then we'll go on. Alahayim, al damaya laka. Right? So Salak here. Now, in the English, remember, real quick in English, I'm gonna move this out the way so don't confuse nobody. Right? Your / thy. Keep not thy. Okay, so it was the power, keep not thy. And I can't leave it up for too long because we're short on time and I want to get through it. Let's keep going. Anybody got any questions? I can take questions as well. No questions in the room? I'm trying to get this on TikTok real quick, and I'll just use my other phone to finish everything up. You can go to TikTok, I believe. I got the Philly account on my joint over here. Probably just got to connect to the internet. I think we already connected, actually. All right, hold on, boom. Hold up. Yeah, I think I do got the Philly page, right? You just got to monitor it. That's wild. I think we can go live. I don't know how we do that. Oh, here we go. Hey, you know, we can title it and all that. All right, so I'm going to pull out my next phone. The other phone, and we're going to keep going. So lucky, y'all, for that. I meant to put this up on TikTok before. Psalms 83. And we still in verse 1. We is definitely not getting through this, but we can finish the rest next week. We ain't going to be able to get through all 18 verses. We still on the, what, third word? All right. Oh, wait, that's on 82. All right, here we go. All right, so the next one is al-fakarash. All right, al-fakarash. Let's get that up there. And we did al already, so y'all should remember that one. Make sure it's this ka. Oh, Salakia. Now, my y'all was to keep silence. I didn't put that up there. I put keep. It was keep silence. And this is da Saraj. Right? So, not al-fakarash. I think I'm going to start doing this. Just so we know how to pronounce it. Right here. Al. I think I got it in parentheses. Salakia. So, TikTok, we're doing Psalms 83. Y'all don't know. All right. Psalms 83. Okay. I'll just write it out real quick. It's lucky, y'all. Psalms 83, al, And then this word right here is fa, kharaj. Let's move this over just a little bit. Al, fa, kharaj. Okay? Al, once again. Damn, let me put up this area. Once again, it's saying not. Saying not. Okay? Al, not. And then the word fa, kharaj. Al, fa, kharaj, not. And this is thy peace. Not thy peace. Okay? And this is why this word is peace is H290, kharaj, to cut in, to engrave, plow, devise, to plot evil, okay, to be silent, to keep quiet, to make quiet, to be deaf, show deafness, remain silent, okay? And this thy peace is talking about remain silent. That's why when Esau and his marriages, when they say to anybody, speak now or forever hold your peace, when they remain silent, that's because they hold in their peace. So tha kharaj and this tha is a future tense to say you. All right, this tha right here, tha kharaj, or this tha in the beginning is you, masculine, future tense. Okay, but we ain't breaking the whole thing down, just giving y'all the words. So this is peace. All right, this word is tha kharaj. So like that's how I was gonna give y'all just the root words, right? So I'm gonna just give y'all the root words. So I'm gonna take off. I'm giving you al tha kharaj, but the root word is this right here. It's kharaj. This is the root word. Okay, kharaj that we're focusing on, and it means peace, to remain silent. Okay. In this context, because it means more than that, but in this context, it was used as remain silent. All right, so we got to keep moving. So hopefully everybody got that. I'm going to just try to stay on just the root word, because I find myself now breaking down the whole scripture. I mean, you know, each word by word. It's a lot, y'all know I'm in a way that is light, and the light is used to show y'all the name, the board. But kharaj means peace. Kharaj, all right? I mean, it means remain silent or keep peace, all right? And do not remain silent, not thy peace, all right? So let's keep going. The next word is al. The next line was al tha shakwat. All right. Tha shakwat. Al tha shakwat. Okay. And not still. And not still. Okay. And be not still. So I'm just going to give us the root word. I ain't going to keep on, breaking down the whole thing, y'all. I really just want to give us every root word from Psalms 83, so we can grow up our vocabulary of Hebrew words. All right, shakwat. The line was al tha shakwat. and it was it's like, and it was be not still. Okay. Quat. All right. This word is pronounced sha quat. Okay. I'm gonna write it also in the Assyrian. Slide it. Let's start here. What's top? That's top. Oh, I always forget top. Shaquat. Man, why come on with it? It's lucky, y'all. I be trying to, I got this little thing where I be trying to be perfect on everything. And then I got certain times where I just don't give a damn. Or it's all. It's like, it's crazy. All right, Shaquat. And this is, I got what it was. Be still. Okay? To be still. Which is H88252. 8252. To be quiet. To be tranquil. To be at peace. Be quiet. Be rest. To lie still. All right? To show quietness, it actually means be quiet. We always say shaquat. But in this context, it's be still. Quiet is be quiet. All right? When you tell a brother to shaquat, in the school, it means be quiet. Right. Nobody in the school should ever have to tell anybody to shaquat. Because if you are told to shaquat, that means you're talking too goddamn much. All right? If you was told to shaquat, you got to work on your discipline. Okay? Be still, be quiet, shaquat. All right? And then the next word after that was al. Okay? Or Allah. So let's do this word. Since we've been doing al the whole time, al is also, don't know where they get L, like how unlearned Israelites, they'll say L. Okay? But we say al or Allah. All right? The power. We say Allah. All right? The next one is Allah. So let me give you, and the reason why I'm going to go into this one, because there's a difference. There's a difference between, I'm going to show you something real quick. There's a difference between al. There's a difference between al. And then there's a difference. Well, okay, let's do this. The difference between Allah, al, and al. Same word, but okay. Sort of the same word. This is a different word than these two. This one is God. Okay. This word is different from these two. This one is the power, which people in the world say God. People that don't understand the Bible. This is what God, this is why Arabs call Allah, or call their God Allah. Even though this is not God's name, this is a word that we use to substitute God's name. God's name is Yahweh, all right? Where they get Jehovah from, where they changed it to Jehovah, which they were not supposed to. But God's name is Yahweh. Okay, the pronunciation of this one is Allah. He told the Arabs God's name was Allah because what the hell they even need to know God's name for? He ain't gonna serve God anyway. This one is Al, and as you can see, they don't serve God. This word is Al. This word is also in English a mistranslation as God, but in Israelite language, Hebrew, it's the power. These two are two different words, but the same meaning. This is a variation of this word. As you can see, these two connectors are different from this one over here. They got two different concordance numbers. Okay? I just want to break that down. This concordance number is H410. So if you was to look it up, it would be hashtag H410. All right. Now the other, I believe that's for this one right here. It's locked. Then boom, boom, boom. There's a few for the word "ah," because hold on, man, there's so many I can't even. If I really want to break this down, I really got to do every meaning for. We're gonna be here all day. I don't want to do that. All right, so let me give y'all this one. This is the one we've been working on. It's not, and this word is "ah." Same pronunciation. But it means not. Okay? And this one is H410. Okay, this one right here is H410. Because it's this one right here is H410. This is the one we're working on. This is the one that's in the actual scripture. H410. The word Allah is a different one, okay? Because there's so many different variations of it. All right, I'm trying to give y'all some more. So now these two, they're the same, but it's pronounced Allah, and then this one is Al, because also the word Al means these. It's used as these as well, not and God. Okay? This is the one we're doing right here. Salaki. I know I'm in the way, but I wanted to give you all that too. There's a few other meanings. I believe I got them for you. These, those, unto. I forgot two. These, those, for the comma right here, to, in an old bigger English is unto. These, those, not, God, to, unto. All right? But the one we're working on is H410, which is God, or Al. And then, of course, you have Allah. Okay? This is another way to say God. This one is where they get El from. Okay? The word El, like Elohim and all that, that's where they get that from, okay? Which we say Allah, all right? Because that's what it is. And like I said, that's not God's name. It was a substitute that we used for God's name because we didn't want to use the Lord's name in vain. We want to always say the Almighty Creator's name every damn day. Every time you want to make a point. So we use the substitute to say he's the power, he's the almighty power. It tells you that in the Bible. To Jacob, to Isaac, to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, was I not known to them? Was I known to them by the almighty power, but by Yahweh, but by my name, Yahweh, was I not known to them? You can Exodus 6:3. We're going to keep going.
Come on. It's the book of Exodus.
Give me 6 verse 1, and we'll read down to 3. I should have kept it up there, but I'm gonna put this up there because this is what he was actually known as. Go ahead.
Kamakan. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 6 and verse 1. Then the Lord said unto Moses, now shalt thou see what I will do to Pharaoh. For with a strong hand shall he let them go. And with a strong hand shall he drive them out of his land. And God spake.
Yeah, keep going.
Come. And God spake unto Moses and said unto him, I am the Lord. And I appeared unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob by the name of God Almighty.
it's called. Oh, dash goes right there. Al-Shadir, the power or God Almighty. Keep reading.
Come on. But by my name, Jehovah
Which
was
is Yahweh in the Hebrew, which the oppressor, he was not supposed to change God's name, but he changed it to Jehovah. Remember they used to say Yehovah, right? Y-E-H-O. Oh, so like they used to say Yahuwah. Y-E-H-O-W-A-H, Yahuwah. Then it changed to this right here. From Yahuwah to Yehovah, right? And then they changed it again to when the letter J came out to Jehovah. That's where it came from. God's name is not Jehovah. He never said he switched his name to Jehovah. The oppressor, our enemies, the man who benefits from a certain type of supremacy, he changed God's name without the Lord's permission. God's name is Yahweh. The Tetragrammaton, if y'all know about that, God's name is Yahweh. But before he was known as Al-Shadir, the power almighty. Read it again, verse 3.
Come on. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 6 and verse 3. And I appeared unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob by the name of God Almighty.
Al-Shadir, the power almighty, or a mistranslation, God Almighty. Go ahead.
Come on. But by my name, Jehovah
Which comes from Yahweh, which a certain people changed his name when the Lord did not change his name. God's name to this day is still Yahweh. He never changed it. Go ahead.
Come on. But by the name Jehovah was I not known to them.
Which is God's name is Yahweh. He said by the name Yahweh was I not known to them. This is God's name right here. Not Al-Shadir, which everybody used to call him way back during this is what Adam called him. Al-Shadir. This is what Noah called him. Al-Shadir. This is what Terah, Nahor, all right, Abraham or Abram, then Abraham, right? Then Yatazakwak. So like Yatazakak. Then Yaquab. Okay? And guess what? Guess what? When we was in Egypt, what did we say? Al-Shadir. Until when? Until Moses asked God his name. Right. Which means we didn't know God's name in Egypt until Moses asked God his name. And then we learned that the Lord's name was Yahweh. Right. That's out the Bible. Tetragrammaton. All right? Y'all can Google that. Tetragrammaton, the 4 letters. Right? 4 letters. Yah, Ha, Wa. Oh, it's like I'm mixing up languages. Wa, and then Ha. But it's Yah, Ha, Wa. All right? These two are singular. These two are connected. Of course, you can't see that in the Syrian letters, or what they call, this is the Assyrian. I don't know what they call it. You might call it Aramaic or something like that, but they usually call this Aramaic, trying to say that it comes from Aram when it comes from Hebrew kept, the ancient language. Okay? They call this modern Hebrew. That's what they call it. All right? Now, let's keep going. I just want to break that down so now y'all understand why I had Al up on the board a few different times. All right, man, I'm erasing wrong thing. So let's keep going. All right, let's finish the first verse. So Psalms and then 83. mean Psalms 83rd chapter. All right, you're doing each word, doing the root words out of Psalms. Okay. So now let's keep going. So that was verse 1 out of Psalms. All right. And now we on to verse 2 out of Psalms 83. So we had 83 and 2. We're going to do the next word. Okay, I'm going to go on Psalms 83. We're going to do verse 2. All right, so the next word is kaya. Matter of fact, read it in English for us all so this week so everybody can get what we about to read.
Kamakai. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83, in verse 2. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
All right, and I'm going to do it in the Assyrian. It says, for lo, kaya. Word kaya means for or because. All right, because she did this, for she did that. All right, for she did this, for he did that. Because he did this, because she did that. The word kaya is for. Okay, kaya. Now I'm gonna go on to the next word, hana. I'm gonna just put this up there real quick. It's to give us shorten up the time. Me having to erase all that. Hana. Okay, hana is a word that means behold or lo or look. All right, it's Isupk is not Isupk, it's Hebrew. It's Hebrew. All right, but in Isupk in English they'll say lo. Okay, so let me put it in the modern Hebrew or the Assyrian, because it's not modern Hebrew, it's just Assyrian. Okay. All right, this is H2009. Hana is behold. Behold. It also means lo. Okay? And behold is like to look or see. Now, there's a word for look and it is a word for see as well. All right? Behold, look, see. Isupk English is lo. Kaya hana for lo. Thine enemies make a tumult. Okay? So kaya for look, for see, for behold. All right, let's keep going. I might got to screenshot some of it because I still want to get to at least a few good scriptures, a few good verses before the class is over. I get a time check for us all. See how much longer we got left for the class.
All kinds, 8:20.
So we got about 40 minutes for the class. But Psalm 83 got 18 verses. So we ain't going to be able to do all of it today. All right? So the next word is awayabika. I can't just tell y'all this. I got a dog, but it's a girl. So I didn't want to name her awayabika. We're going to tell you, okay, awayab, since we're only doing a root word, I got to just give you the root word, and I'll just explain it to you, right? So awayab is enemy, or ayab. Comes from the root word ayab. Awayab yaka is your enemy, meaning present tense, meaning your enemy right now. I cannot wait to get a male dog. Okay, I'm gonna find me the next pit, and I'm gonna name him Awayab yaka, your enemy. All right, ayab. Ayab is enemy. All right. Let me put it in the Assyrian Hebrew, or what they call modern Hebrew, or the Assyrian letters. what they call modern Hebrew. Okay, ayah, and it means, I don't know why I just looked at the phone, I already know what it means. It means enemy. Ayah. And the reason why I'm going through this is because to get our vocabulary up in Hebrew. We see these words or use these words all the time if you're an Israelite and you know some of the prayers, especially if you was in the Isupk or if you're in one of the other, Israelite cultures that, came from the Isupk, or somebody that was in it, then you should know most of what I'm saying. All right? Awayah or ayah is enemy. Okay? H341. All right? And if y'all don't know, I'm giving y'all the concordance number. H341. Okay? Which is Hebrew 341. So you would type in hashtag H341. If you was looking up the Greek, you would type in hashtag G, whatever the number is. So if this is Greek, it would be hashtag G41. Since it's Hebrew, add hashtag H41. All right? Let's go back. Okay? Now the next word is Yahama, Yahama Yawan. All right? Yahama Yawan. All right? And it comes from the word Hama. So in the Hebrew, the word is Yaham, in the prayer, the word is Yahama Yawan, meaning a tumult. Remember, Ayah was the root word, but it was Awayah Yakub, meaning your enemies, your present enemies, Yahama Yawan, a tumult, all right, or make a tumult, okay? And the root word is Hama. So the word is Hama. Yahama Yawan, okay? And it comes from the root word Hama, which means tumult. All right? A growl, a rage, a sound, make noise, a tumult, be clamorous. They got a few different words. Be troubled, be in an uproar, a growl, to be in a stir, to be in a commotion. Okay, but in this case, is number one, tumult. Oh, so I'm about to put humo. Ma is how you pronounce it. This is the Assyrian. Okay, Hama, and it means tumult. Or be in a stir. All right? Be in a stir or be in a commotion. I don't know if I can fit this down here somewhere. I got to make this smaller. Or just bring it over some. Tumult. In a stir. Or in a commotion. Hold on, let me make sure I learn how to spell that. Like, commotion. This ain't a spelling bee, this is Hebrew. Like. So tumult, hama, or in a stir, or in a commotion. A lot of these sisters, they always bahama. Okay, they always in some type of tumult, in some type of commotion. A lot of brothers, y'all in the streets, y'all are bahama, in a tumult, in a stir, in a commotion. All right. So now, let's keep going. We can get, at least we get through 2 verses. All right, I'll be happy to get through 2 verses. The next word is Wama Shana. Shana'ayaka. All right? Okay. I know what this word is. Y'all know what Shana'a means. Not Not Shana. This is Shana'a. Y'all know what this word means. Type in the number 1. I don't know if anybody knows what this means, but I'm about to learn today. We in Philly. So you gonna learn today. Oh man. I didn't put up the Assyrian first. We'll never do that. We always put up the ancient Hebrew. Alright? So Shah Na Ah. Strong word right here. Y'all know what it means, type in the number 1. Shana'a. This word right here, get you banned on TikTok, is the word hate. I know it definitely gets you banned on YouTube. Shana'a, that's how you pronounce it. Oh, then I forgot to put the Assyrian. Okay, this word is hate. That's what it means. That's the definition. Right? Remember, it was Wa Shana'a Yakub, and they that hate thee. Okay? Wa Ma Shana'a Yakub. All right? So Shana'a is H8130. It means hate, to be hated, to be hateful. Of man of God, hater. There's a lot of Shana'ayim out there, a lot of haters. Okay? Of hating enemy. All right? Meaning you got hate for your enemy. To be hated, hater, which is just a regular hater. All right, of persons, of nations, of God, of wisdom. Okay, and that's H8130. All right, if you look up the word, that's the concordance number in Hebrew. Shana'a. I don't know if y'all can see this too good. I want y'all to get it the right way. There you go. It's a lock here. It's actually wrong right here. You got to do more so like that. It's lock here. My last one. It's got to come in a little bit more. There you go. Shana'a means hate. A lot of Shana'ayim out there, which is haters. Okay. All right. Boom. Now the next word is Nasha'a. This word was Nasha'awa. All right. Nasha'awa. Okay. And this is have lifted. They have lifted, right? The root word is Nasha'a. Nasha'a. All right. H5375. To lift. Oh, slack. I didn't even put out pronounce it. Nasha'a. Nasha'a. But then the Syrian again. Boom, Nasha'a. And this is to lift. To lift. All right, to lift, what else it means? Lift up, to bear, to carry. And this to bear is meaning to carry. All right, say to bear, to carry. Like they say, the angels would bear thee up, like they told Christ. And it also means lift up. Okay, lift up. To take away, to carry off, to forgive, to be lifted up, to be exalted, To lift up oneself is a whole ton of different meanings, all on that same thing. That same meaning, to lift up, to carry. All right? Nasha'a. Nasha'awa. All right, let's keep going. Keep going. So remember, this is Psalms 83. Okay, this is a prayer from King David, but we just learning every word. Okay, so now we should know what we're saying when we read it. When you read Psalms 83, you should know the basic words, at least for the first two verses, which you about to end the last word on the second verse, which is Ra'aj. All right, which is head or beginning. Okay? So the next word is Ra'aj. Ra'aj. All right? Ra'aj. This is how you say it in Syrian. And my Syrian Shah is not the best. This letter right here. All right, Ra'aj. This means head. Remember, it says Bara'asha in the beginning. Head, beginning. I always mix up how you spell beginning. I always mess that up. All right, head. I think beginning is Ra'asha. Okay. Head, top. Hey, that just sounds messed up because of how we use it in the world. Getting some top, head, top, upper part, okay, height of the stars, front, where it is right here, front, beginning. You're on the front, you're in the head, you're the beginning. Christ is the head of man. All right, the man is the head of the woman. It's like if a man is the head of the woman, okay, Christ is the head of man, and God is the head of Christ. Okay. And that word, so like this is H7218, Ra'ash. Ra'ash. Okay, so we got 30 minutes left. I believe we probably can get through the next two verses by the time class is over. We should be able to get through verse 3 and 4. And probably by the next class, we probably get through, probably go from about 5 to 10. I'm hoping. Maybe even get to like 13. Depends. So let's go ahead. Let's do the next one. We have verse 3. Barzal, you can read verse 3 for me in the English. Then we're going to keep going. So this is verse 2 that we just did. Let me put up here these verses. It might be better if people understanding of where we're at. The Bible, Psalms 83. And then that up. We're in 83 and 3.
These people on this TikTok.
Okay. Shout out to everybody on TikTok, man. I ain't gonna take no questions right now. But if y'all post them next week, I can answer them before we start the lesson. All right. Just because I want to get through at least enough verses. We only got through 2 so far. You know, Psalms 83 is 18 verses. All right. So I want to give us all the words out of Psalms 83, all the root words at least, so we can learn some Hebrew. Okay. All right. You got it, Barzal. Psalms 83, verse 3.
Oh God. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83 and verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones.
So they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. This first word is I. Okay, I'm gonna get the whole entire thing real quick. The whole because it's connected to something. Meaning not connected, but these two words they're said together. Alright? So this word is aisle. Like how you walk down the aisle with a woman. Okay? Aisle. And this word, of course, in English, so I gotta put it in the Assyrian as well. Alright, aisle. This word is upon. That is over, means over, upon. Alright, sometimes used as on or upon, depending on how what you're trying to say. It's used as against. I think I spelled that right. Against. Okay. Above. Okay. Over, which is why above, upon or on, how we would say it today, against. Okay? Against. This word is against. Now, this word is paired with another word. This word is paired with another word. Alright? Isupk. So, next word, sir. We'll take the class, Captain. Sorry, Chris. Give Captain, I'm out of here. Alright. What's up? Oh, go ahead. Most High Christ. Give Captain, I'm out of here. All the captains coming in. Always good looking, Captain. Alright. Now, we'll go Isupk. Isupk. Alright. This word right here. Now it should be, now I believe we pronounced it Isupk. Alright? But this one is Ayn. Okay, the root word is Ayn. Alright? But it was saying Isupk. I'm gonna just give y'all the root word since we doing root words, right? This root word is Ayn. Okay? And it means, hold on, let me put it in the Syrian. Ayn, it means people. It means people, and it also means with. If y'all understand the context, with. Like you with somebody, you with people. Okay? It is also used as a nation. Ka at the end, I took it off here just to add a root word, but that ka is saying you or your. Right? They have, let me see, let's go back to 83 and 3. They have taken crafty counsel, all right, against your people. So it started with against your people, because this is the action word, and then it tells you what they did against our people. All right? And here's why it was written like this in Hebrew. And that's because, now I'm going to put ka over here. Right? This so you know it's your. And it's pronounced ka. All right? It means you or your. Now, old quicker English, they might say thy, thou, or thou, or they might say thee. I can't forget about thine. Okay? Now, Old Quicker English, thine is yours. Alright? Thee, that's saying you. Thou is saying you. Thy is saying your. Just so y'all know in Old Quicker English. Thy is saying thy brother, your brother. Thou is saying you. Unto thee, unto you. Thine mother, thine father. Alright? Thine enemies, your. Okay? So that's just a little lesson on Old Quicker English, just so y'all can get that real quick. All right, but this cow is saying your. It's saying against people, against your people, okay, or against thy people. Have taken crafty counsel against thy people. So I'm gonna get the next word. I'm gonna step out the way so y'all can write that down. Let's get the next word. Al-Imaka. The next word is against thy people, and then the next word is Ya'ira. Oslaki, Ya'ira Yamwa. I'm thinking about a whole nother word. Ya'ira Yamwa is what it said. It comes from the root word Iram. So the next word that we're going to learn from Psalms 83 in the 3rd chapter is the word Iram, which in Hebrew, and as part of the scripture, it was saying Ya'ira Yam Wa. It's Iram. All right. Iram. This is how it's pronounced. Okay, this is how you write it in the Assyrian. Got to connect this. What they call modern Hebrew, which it's not. But anyway, so another topic. All right, and it means to be subtle, right? To be crafty. Lock it. To be subtle. To be crafty. Okay? I said to be subtle. I meant to say to be subtle. To be crafty. Okay? To be prudent. Another good one. To be prudent. All right? To be subtle, be crafty, be prudent. And that is H6191. Okay, let's get the next root word. Remember, root words, they're the basic word without the tenses or any thing added on to it, any connectors added on to it. Either connecting letters that have word meanings, so like another connecting word, or tense to show tense, show whether it's past tense, present tense, or future tense. Because in Hebrew, we will write out just like we say coloring, colored, going to color. Instead of having to say going to color, 3 words, it'll be 1 word with going and to connected to the word color. It'll be like going to color, it would be 1 word. Or in this case, it would be to color. To color would be 1 word. It would actually be how you would write it out, but the root word would be color. Oh, hopefully that made sense to you. All right. The next word is sawada. Wada. Any questions in the class? All right, questions? I know it's probably some online. I'm gonna just reiterate, y'all, for everybody on TikTok. Just type in your questions now. I'm gonna take a look at them after the class, and I'm gonna address all the questions next week, only because we're short on the time. And I wanted to get through at least 4 verses because we're going through Psalms 83rd chapter all the way down, giving each word from Psalms 83rd chapter. And y'all, if y'all ever read Psalms 83rd chapter, there's a lot of words. So I'm giving you each word in Hebrew. So I want to get through at least a nice amount of verses each class. Right now we're on the 3rd verse. Okay, we started from 1. Now we're on the 3rd verse. I doubt if we get through the end of the 4th verse. Okay. All right, Sawadah is the next word. Sa. Okay, Sawad is where it comes from. Okay. Oh, Salaki. It is Sawadah. Hold on, let me make sure. Sawadah. Sawadah means counsel. Sawadah means counsel. Counsel, I don't know how you want to write it out here, counsel, but it means counsel. All right, take counsel. Oh, I think I spelled it wrong. C-I-L. C-O-U-N-C-I-L. Counsel of conversation. Divine counsel. All right. Assembly, company. It's another way to say it. Assembly. It's another. A company. Not a company, but company. All right. Got about 12 minutes left. So the next word is Wayetha Ya'ai Tazawa. All right. And the only reason I'm able to understand that one, I had to look at the word this time, Barzal, and I had to sort of sound it out and try to remember what it was saying. And that was Wayetha Ya'ai Tazawa. From us saying the prayer so much. Sawadah, Wayetha Ya'ai Tazawa. All right, and it comes from Ya'ai Tazah. Ya'ai Tazah. Okay. Ya'ai Tazah is the next word. So when it says they have taken crafty counsel against thy people, right? And this one is the Aitazawa, which is advice or consulting. Ya'aitaza. I say Ya'aitazawa. That was the word. That was the full expression. Like I said, with different connectors and different tenses on it. Ya'aitaza is the root word. Ya'aitaza, and it means consulting. How do you spell that? C-O-N-C-S-U-L-T. Consultant. Consult. consulted, advice, or advise, right? Advice, counsel giving, okay? I put head, advice. Like it. Advise, purpose, devise, plan, conspire, all right? And this is H 3289. Your items are consulted. All right. That was why your thigh, your items are what? That was the expression of it. Okay, now let's keep going. We got 9 minutes left. The next one is aisle, which we already did. Ties up for 1 year cup. Okay, is the expression of it. And the root word is ties upon. Alright, ties upon. Okay, ties upon. Ties upon. And this word is high. Okay. Oh, slide. Let me put out how you pronounce it.
Shalom, sir.
Hey, shalom. Don't pray.
Shalom.
Ties upon. Oh, slide. You got to do this too. Got to put the Assyrian, or what they call modern Hebrew. Okay. Yeah. Ties upon, high, hidden, hidden, to lie hidden, to lurk. Okay. Lurk, lie hidden, treasure, and store up. Okay. But for this one, we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna put all the extra ones, right? Or be hidden. I'm gonna take away lurk as well. Just put be hidden. Because a lot of these words, remember, this is a Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian language. And we speak slang. Okay? Be hidden. So of course one word means a ton of other words. Okay? And a ton of other words can mean just one word. You get what I'm saying? I'm saying one word can have different meanings. That's fire. Fire can mean good, or it can mean an actual fire. All right? Or you like something. Cold. Cold can mean it's freezing. Cold can mean good. Cold can mean bad. Oh, he cold hearted. Or that was cold. Or you might hear a good rap and say, yeah, he cold with it, meaning he's nice. Or it's cold outside. Okay? But all these different words like cold, hot, fire, ill, which would mean sick, even sick, or he's sick with it, or he ill with it, or he cold with it, or he nice with it, or he hot, or that's fire. See how all those different words mean good? So that's what I mean by that. Time check.
Time. 8:54.
8:54. All right, so I probably ended off with just this one right here. Okay, with just this right here is 8:54. Y'all can write this down. Remember, TikTok, we're gonna get all your questions. All right, I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna probably address all the questions that I possibly can next week before we start on the rest of Psalms 83. You're gonna get every word because it's easier to learn words that we know already from memory. Meaning not words that we might know what it means, but know the word. Okay? A kid might know the word eat before it actually sees and can read the word eat. That's why they speak and talk. They fully talking people. By the time they go to preschool and kindergarten, they in preschool talking to the teacher. That's my daddy. But they can't read that at all. Some of them can, which is good. But most of them, you like, read your dad. You know what I mean? You show them a book and say, which word is dad? They don't know. But they can communicate. So it's better to learn the words that we already have heard. Al Taza Pawanyika, Al Bakarash, Al Tashakwat, and learn those actual root words. So you can know what Tazapan, you can know what Panya, Arataza, Alahayim, okay, all those different words mean. With that being said, this is the Lashawan Kwadas class. Anyakwa Taziyan Mara, Warka, Kayahayawam, Israel. I didn't say Israel, but Shalom Israel. I'm Officer Mara, your teacher for the day. That being said, I'm going to pass the class over to Priest and Officer Barzal Rakat.
Let's give Priest and Officer Mara one more hand. This is our ISUPK security announcements. We got our ISUPK started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Command of General Yahan. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves of the They are here to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to the brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, read about it in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verses 21. Also the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. My Isupk, these 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, get to the treasury department. Priest fund, free will offering for the priest, not mandatory. Whatever amount you would like to give up and come to holy convocations will be this feast of first fruits. Ramon Akim and Akwa to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start to wear all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, or scarf. With that, Imajum, which means to stand.
You're going to send up the prayers.
Since it's Imajum, which means to stand.
Okay.
Sar, the Pano Akwadam, which means turn to face the east.
All right. We're going to send up the Lord's Prayer first.
Kamakan. We're going to send up the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew and translate it into English. Repeat after me. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kadash, Ayah, Shamkat, Yahweh, Malakukat, Daba'ah, Atazaka, Ayah, Aisha, Arataza, Awar, Ayah, Shemayim, Adonanawa, Ka, Yawam, Basalakna, Kabawakna, Kasalakna, Kabawakina, Wala'ah, Wabi'ayna, Manasai Wood, Abo, Aishana, Mayun, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Ala, Para, Aman. Our Father, which art in heaven,
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
In
earth.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts.
As
Forgive our debts.
we forgive our debtors.
Lead us not
into temptation.
but deliver us
From evil.
For thine is the kingdom. And the
And
power.
the power.
And the glory. Forever.
Forever.
So be.
So be it.
We're going to do the prayer to bless Israel. No, Salaki, the next is, we're going to go in order of these right here. All right. So this is the power structure next.
This is the Hakat, the prayer for the power. Repeat after me. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Hashem Yahushua.
Ba'akashah.
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 Hakat. Mafia,
Mafia,
Akak,
Akak,
Iraq Kawak,
Arakawa,
Atama Allah,
Sama Allah,
Lagar Shud,
Arashad,
Hashim Yahushua,
Hashim Yahushua,
Wadamun,
Wadamun, Yahweh Ba'Hashim Yahushua,
Yahweh Hashim Yahushua,
the thumbing out. Oh, damn, the English. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
Power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
Power to cleanse the leper.
Power to cleanse the leper.
Power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
Cast them out.
To cast them
In
out.
the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is the prayer to bless Israel. Repeat after me. Yahweh. Come on. Repeat after me. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'Hashim Yahushua.
Ba'Hashim Yahushua.
Barak Lanah.
Barak Lanah.
Vayashra Allah.
Vayashra Allah.
Vayavaya.
Abaya.
Sapori.
Hard.
Barak.
Barak.
Yahweh.
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 Yahweh. Ba'Hashim Yahushua.
Ba'Hashim Yahushua.
Wadamun.
Wadamun. Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
In the school.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. It's the prayer.
I think that was the prayer for the power structure right here.
This is the prayer for the blessings in Hebrew. Repeat after me. Barak atah Yahweh. Wayahusha. Wamayat Allah. Wa Alahayim. Watazaba'ah. Alawak Yahana. Alawak Suruni. Akwasa Sayanyu. Yamkayo Yanyu. Wa'akwaki. Yahweh. Ba'Hashim Yahushua.
Wadamun. The English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahushua.
And Yahushua.
And Michael.
And Mike.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General.
Commanding General Yohanan.
Generals.
Generals.
The captain.
Captains.
The officers.
Officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And assistants.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Come. Bless Israel. Right.
I'm gonna send this up for our brother. You know what I'm saying? We all know you're going through some trouble right now. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna send these prayers up for him. All right.
Come. You got it, sir.
All right, no struggle. Yahweh.
Ba'Hashim.
Ba'Hashim. Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Barak Lanah.
Barak Lanah.
Vayashra Allah.
Vayashra Allah. Abaya.
Sapori.
Sapori.
Barak. Yahweh. Ba'Hashim Yahushua.
Ba'Hashim Yahushua.
Wadamun.
In the English. Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
And Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
All right. We're gonna we can wrap it up. Okay?
Sorry, please son. Sisters Yashadi, please be seated. Brothers remain standing.
Right.
Men of Israel, we're going to give brothers a courteous salute. Men of Israel, I'm on Shabbat. I'm Masha. Barak. Yahweh Ba'Hashim Yahushua brought the thumb. Yahweh Matah, she's hands down. Sar, she's son to face the sisters. Sisters now Majah. Sisters, Majah Shabbat will be at your feet at a 45-degree angle. The right hand clasped over the left. And when we say Barak, open in, smite the chest. Say the salute back to the brothers, and also making sure that your head is covered. Men of Israel, we're going to give the sisters a courteous salute. Men of Israel, I'm Shabbat. I'm Barak. Yahweh Shema,
Ba'Hashim Yahushua.
repeat after me. Say Yahweh Shema, Aladun, Ba'Hashim, Yahushua, Yahshua. Class dismissed.
All right, TikTok, the water for tuning in, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. With that being said, shalom. Shalom, you too. A lot for tuning in, everybody. Go ahead and enjoy that Sabbath.